Well, hello there, water signs. Welcome to Behind the Black Veil, where we get a more intimate look at the mysteries of our lives. There are many layers of meaning in my readings. I'm going to touch on a few. It may or may not resonate. Try to hear me and feel me. For best results, sometimes the roles can be reversed, and viewer discretion is advised. Fantastic. Listen, you're in the situation room. What's the overall situation for August with the water signs? Give me a common denominator. Overall. Overall, either dangalang or poontang slanging and or getting or going for what you passionately want. Let's talk more about it. What's the sitch involved in this energy? The sitch is this. Bursting free of limiting beliefs. That could be ecstasy as well. Surrendering to the superior power of the spirit. The strength card in my deck. Possession. Somebody's possessive. Let's talk more. Okay, somebody realizes something. Yeah, boy. Somebody realizes the truth is what they realize, water signs. They realize the truth. They found out something. Yeah, I get the sensation they found out about some poontang or dangalang slanging and or an opportunity to pursue what they passionately want. Let's talk more. I think somebody got pregnant, y'all. Yep. I mean, maybe. Okay, but I see the baby. Okay, and then I see the pregnant lady right here is all I'm saying. All right, but this represents change, and this represents playing, being playful, but it's not really a game. There's serious consequences. Yeah. So I think somebody is realizing that there's serious consequences to dangalang or poontang slanging. You could destroy yourself. You could destroy everything. Then there had to be change. Right? Because somebody's playing, but it's not a game. It's not really a game. It really isn't. Yeah, they thought it was a game, but they burst in free of limiting beliefs, is what I see here. All right? Abso-fucking-lutely. What are the divine and right actions to take for the highest and best outcome for the water signs during August? Ancestors, holler. Well, someone has to embrace the inconvenient truth, look like here. Or they have to walk through the fire. Let's see more. Let's see more. Or if this is an opportunity, you will have to walk through the fire or do something uncomfortable or undesirable in order to, embrace this opportunity. Like there's pros and cons. Like, okay, great job, $250,000 a year doing what you love. But it's in Texas and you live in up north, and you don't like hot weather. You dig what I'm saying? Something like that. Oh, another sensation that I get real quick is that somebody might bursting free of limiting beliefs, seeing the root cause clearly. I was getting the sensation that somebody is at a distance, and that's the inconvenient truth. Like they're emotionally connected to someone who they're at a distance from. But in order to take action towards them, they have to be certain that this is what they want. So I don't know, the distance could be anything: physical, mental, emotional. But the emotional connection, that's the part that needs to, because these are the recommended actions. So this is not yet done. Theoretically, this is not yet done. So they would have to do that. They would have to be firm in their beliefs that they're involved in this emotional connection, or that they want an emotional connection, that they passionately want the emotional connection, because going after what we passionately want, walking through the fire. So that makes me feel like one person is on one side of the fire, the other person is on the other side, or whatever, the opportunity, whatever. Um, and that's the inconvenient truth, is that there's a fiery crossroads to walk through it all, is the inconvenient damn truth. Okay, or the fact that you're over there and I'm over here, or you think this and I think that, whatever the distance is I'm picking up on distance. It doesn't have to be physical. It's there is some kind of emotional connection, but somebody is not fully invested. I get the sensation. All right. Sorry, it was just going in too many different directions. Oh. Ah, I see. Okay, so another thing is that this person would have to, in order to get an alternative to war or conflict or arguing or fighting, in order to find an alternative to war, that's what the firm in our beliefs, or the boundary. We have to understand how to keep the boundary. Or if we're firm in our beliefs, that will provide the energy for the alternative to war. If we walk through the fire, we're firm in our beliefs, here's an alternative to war. And then we can have a harmonious connection. That's what happens in this card, Two of Cups, harmonious connection. God is behind it all. Big picture, connecting the dots, everything is connected. So if these are the recommended actions, okay, here's the connection right here. So I get that this is the beauty. This is the light, or the bright side. But the other side is, somebody might be defensive, and or somebody might need to display firmness or sureness in order to come up with this alternative to war. So somebody may be concerned about conflict with their Two of Cups, or with someone that they love, or someone they are deeply connected to, or emotionally connected to. So I get a sensation of, how bad do I want this? The recommended action is that somebody decide. Somebody should decide, how bad do they want this? That's what I get there. Now that they know the truth, or the truth is already out, or mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, so it's like somebody needs to make up their mind what they want, okay, in August. Make up their mind what they want. The outcome we can expect to see upon these wise actions. Uh-oh. Mm-hmm. There's going to be some stormy weather. Expect some storms. Expect some change. Oh, you know what? You could also possibly expect some money, especially if this is going after what you passionately want, and this is not a person, this is an opportunity. That you got to make sure you really want this opportunity, because you don't want there to be no conflict. You want things to go well. Well, I see a sudden come up, and the Wheel of Fortune here with fortune. So that's two money cards. Right. And then we have a healing conversation. Okay, so the outcome is somebody's getting some respect being put on their name, on one way or the other, okay? In a relationship, with a person, lover, job, whatever, some respect is getting put on their name. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of exchange of helpful information. Yeah, I get the sensation that somebody's getting some bread, or some good business opportunities here. Business doing well. Mm-hmm. Right, cuz you've been through the shit. Mm-hmm. If this is a lover situation, um somebody knows how to keep things moving forward, probably by putting respect on your name, because they've been there, done that. So that, how bad could it be? Even if you upset, how bad could it be? Okay, somebody has to expose something, and this might cause some stormy weather, but it's also going to cause the wheel of fortune to spin, in terms of moving forward. It's going to be helpful information, but it's information that is disruptive at first, is the sensation that I get. But it's going to be ultimately helpful and ultimately divine. Let's go down one last floor on that. Mm-hmm. Bread again. King of Pentacles. I get something costs, but the return comes back and it's all good, kind of thing. Yeah, profound realization of self. Mm-hmm. Okay, so maybe somebody realized something about their self, and whatever they realize about their self is undesirable, but yet it's good that you know. And they might be apologetic about it, because we're kicking rocks here, and sometimes the King of Pentacles is giving an offering, which could be a peace offering, hence avoiding war. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I get somebody explaining something, especially if this is dangalang poontang slanging. Somebody's putting it into perspective, taking responsibility, making a peace offering about it, but they're also feeling like it's unfortunate that this is the case. It's unfortunate that this is the truth. But, I'm going to give you the truth, so at least we all have the truth around here. And that much I can give you. But I feel that there's more fortune that comes out of this because of these two cards here with the sudden come up in the Wheel of Fortune. There's more fortune. And then also the King of Pentacles is giving you fortune on some level. This information, money, whatever. Medicine, whatever that it is. Mm-hmm. This also could be a health thing, where there's some unfortunate news, but it's nothing that you can't do or handle or, deal with. But maybe it's sudden and abrupt, you know what I'm saying? But it's just showing you that you need to be more healthy, spend more money on your health, or spend more time or energy, or, more investing. Mm-hmm. So, it's bittersweet. You don't feel like it. You want to just eat what you want to eat and be perfectly healthy, right? Absolutely. But maybe not. Maybe not. Just be more responsible and things go well, is the sensation that I'm getting here. So let's go a little further into the Knight of Wands energy. Oh, okay. Somebody tried the Knight of Wands, the Empress look like here. And or going after what you passionately want. Somebody wants the Empress. Or do they? Is the sensation that I'm getting here. Or do they? Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do. They do. Because profound, powerful message right there. Mm-hmm. Or do they want the Empress enough to move? Is another possibility. Especially when, do they? Do they want this bad, that bad? Using words to remove obstacles. Okay. Speaking to the Empress. Yeah, do we want to do that? Do we want to do that? We do. It looked like here. It's just a matter of time. I get the sensation the message is on the way, and or it is suspended upon this dynamic of, do we want this bad enough, or I want it so bad, how do I show it? This is how you show it, and these are the recommended actions. Walk through the fire. Emotional connection, empathy, firm in our beliefs. Harmonious connection, Two of Cups, God is behind it all, finding an alternative to war. Here's my two veteran cards right next to each other. So so either both parties or whatever, whoever's, we're discussing here, is tired, like, no more bullshit, please. That sort of thing. So this is a good dynamic in terms of, both people or both entities or both parties do not want to be in conflict. So that bodes well for the outcome. All right. Well, it's destiny, and it's unfolding, and it's just a matter of time before it manifests upon these wise actions. All right, fantastic. Listen, if you need a personal, get in contact with me. My information is down below for more deep-ass readings where we are on the precipice of a great and grand decision, possibly coming up suddenly. Like in deep-ass readings like these, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell on your way out. Pick up a copy of Discriminating Wisdom. Make sure you're out here discriminating wisely. And I will see you again here soon, party people, behind the black veil.